here, and what we're going to be looking at today is the solo for Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. Now, just so you know, I'm going to be teaching you this tuned to standard because I think Jack White actually alternate tunes his guitar to play the song. So for whatever reason, and I just don't see a purpose for it. It's easy enough to just have some fun with and play. And if you ever wanted to jam with some people or jump up on stage and play it or something like that, you don't want to always have to have a guitar that's tuned a certain way. You could tune standard and play this just fine. Now, I'm not going to be using a slide because I don't even know where my slide is. But if you wanted to use a slide, you'd play it exactly the way I'm going to show you, but you would just use a slide, okay? So what we're going to do here is we're going to start off. Let me get my notes here to make sure I don't hit any wrong notes. So we're playing over this thing right there. And there's a couple of little changes here. It's really pretty easy, but there's just a few things that are a little bit different about it. So let me try and explain it to you all the way through. So the first thing you're going to do is this phrase. Okay? So what I'm doing is I'm playing the 9 for an entire measure. And then I'm going to go up to 12 and 11. Now, if you want to make it sound a little more like a slide, you can always do some sliding. Right? And then the next part, you're going to go. So I'm going da, da, da. So 2 9s and a 12. Up to the 14. 2 12s. 14. 12 11. So it looks like this. Then I'm going to do that exact same thing again. Hey, I'd like to give you a free pass to my best courses that will take your playing to the next level fast. Just go to guitarzoom.com and get started for free. And there's also a link in the description. Thanks. Only this time, when I do that measure of 9s, there actually is a 12 in there. So it sounds like this. So I did that this time. That's the only difference. So the second time sounds like this. So it's exactly the same except for that 112 that we're adding in. Now, again, I might add some sliding ideas to make it sound a bit more like a slide. Right, something like that to make it sound a little more interesting. So if I play that whole section together, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second part. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do an octave higher. We're going to move up to the 17th fret of the 2nd string. Make sure you can see that okay with my camera angle here. There we go. And I'm going to do the same idea, but again, there's a couple of little changes. So it starts with... So 7 to 20, right? 17 to 20, excuse me. And then the next part. So I'm just mimicking what I did down here. But the second time is a little different. I'm not going to go to 20. I'm going to go to 19 the first time. And I'm going to do that bend on 20 and come back down to that 19. And then I'm going to go. So I'm ending with 19, 17, 17, 16. Okay, and that is the entire solo. And you can add some more bends if you want. Like if you play the, you might, instead of playing, you might, bend the 19 to make it sound a little more slide-ish if you want to. There's just lots of different things like that you can do. And if you want to play it with the slide, you would play it exactly the same way. You would just use the slide, right? So anyway, hopefully it's pretty straightforward and a lot of fun, especially if you're kind of new to soloing and things, you want something fairly easy to play. So take care, stay positive, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for watching this video. If you're enjoying this video and you'd like to support the channel so we can continue to bring you more free content, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications and let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, if you'd like more in-depth training and courses, go to guitarzoom.com and get started for free today.